Alright, Sean, right. Jurassic World.
Dominion.
Not a dinosaur film, monster film. Well, the last two were. Third one, Chris Pratt.
Mm-hmm.
Is Bryce Dallas Howard in it?
Yes, I believe so. Yeah.
But the guy, he's in it. Oh, I forgot his name. Oh, Knackers doesn't like me.
So we should talk about
The three big ones are in it. Jeff Goldblum's back in it.
Yeah.
Laura Dern is in it.
And is it the other guy that you tried?
The other guy, I can't think of his name. It's Dr. Alan something.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about.
He played Odin in Thor. Sorry, he played Odin in Thor Ragnarok when they were doing the play.
Just gonna say, didn't.
It wasn't Anthony Hopkins. It's not him. What am I looking at? Jurassic Park. Sam Neill, Alan Grant, that's what he's called. Laura Dern.
Okay, anyway. Let's not do this because I know why
Alright,
you
I'm
don't
not
like
gonna-
Laura Dern,
I'm not
so
gonna-
don't do it.
We all know why I don't like Laura Dern. Doesn't need to be said.
We should talk about where the second one ended.
Yeah. If there's any shots where there's that big fish in the water and there's someone surfing, not watching it.
I mean, imagine.
Not watching it.
But so it ended. The second one ended with the island exploding. With the
Never
volcano.
ended with that.
No, but I'm just.
Summarise the plot. That's what you're doing. You're not saying how it ended. You're summarising the plot of the second film.
Yes, the island ruined, gone.
Yep.
They saved a bunch of the dinosaurs.
Really sad scene where the brachio was standing by itself.
And it was the one from the maybe because it stood up on its tail. That was actually heartbreaking for
It
me.
was.
Yeah, and then
Did they learn the lesson from the first movie? No,
No.
they didn't.
because there was like this underground auction going on where they were auctioning off a bunch of the dinosaurs.
And
They were
there's-
also still continuing the genetic mutations of them. They were like breeding different and more kind of dinosaurs.
What's it called? The Indoraptor or something? The Endoraptor.
Like that, yeah. Yeah.
Apparently Endoraptor makes dogs sneeze.
And didn't they basically just like adopt a random child?
Yeah.
They just kind of
Chris Pratt and
they were
Bryce
like,
Dallas
okay,
Howard.
your parents are dead, your grandfather's dead, so we just.
And
It
there's his,
turned out that she was like an exact. Wasn't she like a clone?
Didn't she? Yeah, didn't she have something in her that was like?
No, I'm sure it was like his daughter died, and so he just cloned his daughter again.
Which is how it works. To be fair,
It's something like that. It's something weird.
all you needed was a Camino in somewhere going, 3 million on the way.
Yeah. And Blue ran off
Yeah, into the distance.
very sad.
Yeah.
He wanted to go with them, and
Yeah. There's loads of videos of Chris Pratt's character where he was training her from a baby. Blue is a girl, isn't it? She's a girl. She's a female.
yes.
I think so. I think she's a female.
Thanks.
There's loads of videos where she's training her from a puppy. Is
A
a dinosaur a
smaller
puppy?
dinosaur.
Is a dinosaur a puppy?
I don't know what the term for.
But then
small
it
raptors-
actually ended with all of the dinosaurs essentially being set loose on the world.
because they were all going to die. Like this
Yeah.
poisonous gas has been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were set loose, and
Mm-hmm.
we saw the big fishy one swimming along a wave as a guy was surfing, and my heart reached skyrocketed.
You feel your heart, yeah.
There
that
was
horrible.
the Tyrannosaurus burst into a zoo for some reason, and the lion thought, I'll growl at you, and the T-Rex was like, what part of this do you think you can win? I'm a T-Rex, for God's sake.
Yeah.
I can't remember what the
So,
other ones were.
The thing I'm wondering is because they already did a movie originally where dinosaurs got released into the
Yeah.
modern world.
Lost World.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So is it just there's a bunch of dinosaurs going crazy and they have to fix it? Are they going to build a new park for them all? Is there a new dinosaur that's been created again?
Well, okay, life finds a way. Okay.
You're waiting to do that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I hope there isn't another super dinosaur, because just stop it.
They've done it twice now. The first one I felt like was a good concept. The second one I was kind of like, okay, you've already done that.
I know, literally
the third
learn
one,
the lesson.
Just something else.
Is it not bad enough that you've got dinosaurs in cages underground, and one of them accidentally escapes? Is that not bad enough? Like, why does there need to be a super raptor? Just
Yeah. It was something like it was a smaller version of the one in the first movie, wasn't it? But
didn't they have something inside its head where they could command it?
they thought so. Something daft. Like
And
that.
it wasn't a modern raptor because it was bigger. I think it had the DNA of a... I think it was the Endoraptor, but just smaller. It was the
first raptor.
Indominus Rex, but smaller, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And it had a thing in its head that they could sort of control it with. Yeah, stupid, silly Jurassic World. But we've been talking for 5 minutes now, so let's react to the trailer. Didn't Jeff Goldblum tell them all that if they weren't careful, the dinosaurs would take back their world?
Mm-hmm.
Oh look, he's riding a horse with a bunch of iguanodons. Is that what they are?
I'm not really good with when it comes to dinosaurs, so...
My friend would know.
Oh, there's the girl.
Aww, I want one of those.
They are just cute, aren't they? They're just like...
Oh, Blue has a child.
I thought Blue was the last raptor.
She was. She must have just cloned another one.
Found another raptor.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Find a way.
Oh my god, if I
wonder what that one's called. I think it's called Green. Oh look, there's Bryce Dallas Howard.
Humans and dinosaurs can't coexist.
Oh.
Why would you even do that, you absolute...
Oh, T-Rex, man. Oh. Ah.
Sean. Stop.
You coming or what?
Yes, you are, Mr. Grant, you sausage. Oh, that's actually quite pretty. What the heck is that now?
The extinction of our species. We not only lack dominion over nature.
Yay! Oh, it's like a...
We're subordinate to it.
Here's the
Is
thing.
that another raptor? I thought the whole point was that Blue was the last raptor.
Oh, he's got his hat on.
Oh,
What is that?
I assume that's probably the new dinosaur. Is that going to be like a flying raptor? It looked like it had wings.
Let's come back.
It's just a big ostrich. Oh, there is more
Where are these
raptors.
raptors coming from?
Oh, look at that. The guy looks good riding a bike, doesn't he?
Yeah.
That's another plane, right? Not exactly.
What is? It is. It's just a big ostrich.
Oh my god.
Oh, no,
that would
that was
actually be
I
terrifying.
think that was a pteranodon. Oh, it's one of those things. Eh.
Why do they always have to go bigger?
What is that?
Is it just going to be a
It looks like there's about 4 different dinosaurs that I didn't recognise. Oh my good grief.
So, I'm sorry. I feel like I have to say it. The whole point of the second movie was that Blue was the last raptor. That's because all of the other raptors died in the first one. Blue was the last raptor, and she was pivotal to the production of the new raptor in the second movie, because they used Blue's DNA. And all of a sudden there were just other raptors.
Yeah, keep going.
And now all of a sudden they're just other raptors. And it's just, and now Blue has a child.
Didn't that guy, the guy that was in the first two, the sort of doctor guy,
The doctor, yeah.
didn't he have like DNA and stuff?
I assume so, but that was the whole point. If it was that easy, why didn't they just do that in the second one? They made such a big deal about how Blue was the last raptor and how she can't die. And she got shot, didn't she? And they were like...
But maybe they made
And
some
they were
from
worried
her.
that she was
Maybe they made something from her blood.
I
mean, you've got to remember they made.
I know, but don't make such a big deal about her being the last one. If there's going to be
evidently, come on, Kate. There's evidently, the best cohesion in these 3 films is that they're not exactly written a full trilogy out, have they?
I'm just like, and then how she just has Blue just has a smaller Blue.
Thing is, there's a lot about this film that looks like I would enjoy. Like, I look like I'll enjoy it.
I probably will enjoy it.
But anything where it's like there's just a big bloody turkey. That's all that thing is. It's a raptor that's been mixed with a turkey in it. It's like, what on earth makes you think I'm going to be excited for that? It's like, oh yeah. So what do? We get this big scary dinosaur that's bigger and scarier than every other dinosaur that there's ever been. It's a T-Rex with arms, basically. Now, how do we make that scarier? We'll make it smaller and we'll make it more like a raptor. Right?
More intelligent.
How do we make that scarier? Oh, it flies.
If it does fly, it looked like it had wings, so I mean, imagine a flying raptor that would just...
But I couldn't even tell if that was the same dinosaur. It looks like there was like 3 or 4 different dinosaurs.
Why hasn't anyone just arrested that doctor? I'm sorry. Hasn't he done enough for them to go, okay, you know what?
Your motives are a bit questionable.
He's created 2 different dinosaurs that have, like, been the causation of so much death. Arrest the man before he can do any other damage.
Genuinely,
when he just has dinosaurs in the wild.
The best bit about the second film was when Jeff Goldblum was giving them the speech at like the senatorial meeting, when he was saying to them, this world used to belong to them.
Yeah.
If we're not careful, it'll go back to them. Dad, are you alright? Yeah. Doesn't sound like it. And it's what it's called. It's called Dominion, isn't it? So in this one, it's like, what is it? He says, I think we barely have Dominion now. To be fair, if you're in the sea and that big thing comes and bites the boat, I mean, what?
They were asking for it though when they had that big thing. Unless that was like them catching fish and it just comes and.
Yeah, it looked like they were dangling something over a cage. I think this is an iguanodon.
I'm not very. I know the basic dinosaurs.
You know what a T-Rex is. You know what a raptor is.
Yeah, I'm not very good with any of the other ones.
Oh, not iguana. Iguanodon. See if I was right. I was not right. It was Diplodocus.
I'm just gonna go through all of the dinosaurs until you find it.
Yeah, it might be a Diplodocus. Let's see. Diplodocus.
A Diplodocus.
No, Diplodocus.
That's the long-necked one.
Is a big one. And well, that's me run out of dinosaurs that I don't know. I do know the. Oh.
You probably do, but
I forgot what it's called. It almost looks like he's sort of.
He's trying to help.
tame them.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's gonna have a bit of a hard time trying to tame a T-Rex with a horse, isn't he?
Yeah.
A horse and a rope.
I feel like it's probably gonna be something like he's trying to protect them, like they're. Because when you think about dinosaurs are so like a valuable and rare species, there's probably hunters after them and trying to like kill them and stuff.
Yeah.
He's probably like protecting them in a way, isn't he? But
Something we could see and touch.
See, I wouldn't care if this film didn't have a plot at all, right? It just didn't have a plot, and it just showed you loads of dinosaurs living in like modern times and people trying to coexist with them.
Yeah.
Like that would be cool. But the additional of turkey raptors and stuff, I don't need it.
They are. I'm sorry, they are adorable. They're probably the most adorable dinosaurs ever. And Blue. If anything happens to that little dinosaur, I will not be happy. But I also don't want anything to happen to Blue. I feel like this is going to be a thing where Blue's going to die and it's just going to be another Blue.
Life will find a way. So obviously, somehow, Blue has managed to procreate by herself.
Well, no, because you saw other raptors, so I assume there are probably other raptors now. Even though the Blue was the last raptor in the second one.
Do you know why that looks like that?
Is it because the little thing that had the mosquito in it?
No, yeah.
Was it resin or...
Yeah, it was a resin and it was on his cane, wasn't it?
See, I know stuff.
Richard Attenborough's cane.
Can't keep her here forever.
Right, so she's living with them, essentially. That was Bryce Dallas Howard saying they
is
can't.
She talking about Blue or is she talking about Girl?
She
Because
said-
she's also a clone.
She said Surely they mean. I mean, there's a girl. You know, there's a human person. There's a raptor. I'm sure she's talking about the raptor.
I know, but surely, but
Do you not think Bryce Dallas Howard is basically going, she's not a dog, she's a raptor. You can't keep her here forever. And he's trained her since she was a child. He hasn't necessarily trained this little thing.
yeah, but she's trained that one. Are we going to see a cute moment of like him bonding with little?
Curled up round on the campfire,
Yeah.
stroking it.
While Blue's looking on approvingly, like, yeah,
Yeah, eating some
that's
poor evil man's leg.
That's your grandchild.
If they find her, we're never gonna see her again. We gotta protect her. That's our job.
Ah.
What?
So he says if they find her, we're never going to see her again. We have to protect her. That's our job. Maybe Blue is something more important.
Well, they used Blue's DNA, didn't they? See, maybe that's just the fishing, but it
Yeah.
also looks like they're trying to.
We don't know how people catch fish. That's
I assume.
that's our disadvantage, really.
But I don't really understand. Why wouldn't you just use it like a net? Would you not just use it? Why would you use a
Those
cage?
choppy seas.
Maybe.
Either
But
way.
to me, from at first glance, that looked like they were fishing for that big fish,
Yeah.
and I don't know why anyone would ever want to.
Either way, if I was a human being on this boat and this came out of the water, I would probably just melt, just capitulate there and then. That's me.
You would never go in the sea again, would you?
No.
You'd be. I'd be afraid to fly when you have a bunch of flying dinosaurs. Never mind.
Yeah. Imagine
This-
you're on a holiday, you're going on holiday to Turkey or something, and a bloody pteranodon flies into your plane. Last thing you see before you die and crash to your death is a giant pointed nose, pointed head dinosaur flying at you. That's not how I want
But
to go.
even then, though, in the first one, there were them with like a T-Rex head, weren't there?
Mm.
Imagine that.
They're little mini pteranodons with a T-Rex head.
Ugh.
That's just awful.
We created
I mean, what do you do?
disaster.
Yeah. That is cool. Everyone will always say the coolest thing about every Jurassic Park is always the T-Rex. The T-Rex is so cool.
You just had to drive through a movie and a T-Rex shows up.
Yeah. You've got to question your life at that point, haven't you? You know, you're just watching Grease or something. Bloody T-Rex. Because one of the arguments I was hearing, it's a really, really stupid argument, is why didn't they just keep the dinosaurs the same and do something similar in that, like, a T-Rex gets loose in the world or something. It's like, well, that doesn't necessarily work, because if a rogue T-Rex just got into the world, the weapons we have now compared to back in the 80s, a T-Rex probably wouldn't last that long on its own.
Right.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I can kind of understand why it would have to be like
A modified
loads,
super.
yeah,
Yeah, or like these crazy dinosaurs, yeah.
or like just loads of dinosaurs have been set loose, which is
Yeah.
why I would have been okay with Dominion, with Fallen Kingdom, if all of those dinosaurs just got out. You didn't need to have the added super dinosaur in there. Like, you did the super dinosaur in the first film, you've made the second film, and you've set the stakes for the third film. You don't need another super dinosaur. You certainly don't need another super dinosaur in this film.
Right. For me, this could have just been like you say, like how where are they going forward? How are they going to deal with the dinosaurs? You have some who are like, we should just kill them all and get rid of them. You have some who like want to create a new park, but good, and have it like safe for people.
Yeah.
Or like a wildlife thing where they can just live and not. But
Look how cool he looks. T-Rexes are always cool.
I don't know.
Alan Grant.
So it looks like
Didn't come out all its weight and still catch up now, did you?
You coming or what?
they're getting the crew back together.
But for what though?
Probably to track this super dinosaur that looks like a turkey. Great, because this dinosaur doesn't. That's not the same dinosaur that's chasing them on the bridge. That's not the raptor with feathers.
It is.
It's not. It's a big turkey. That is not a raptor. The raptor you see later on doesn't have all this fur, and it's far too big here. That's not the raptor you see later on. And look when she's crawling. Hold on. It's got super weird claws.
That is actually like so
Racing
creepy.
toward the extinction of our species.
That looks like a different dinosaur altogether. That.
Yeah, that's good.
That looks like the horns. the horny one. I don't know. I'm really not very
The,
good with dinosaurs.
the
ones with the-
Triceratops.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never knew that one.
Lack dominion over
So that again.
This is us trying to figure out something.
Well, I mean, this is DNA sequencing again, isn't it? So
It might just be a case of this doctor is just, because they're all free in the world, he's just mass producing a bunch of different dinosaurs and just setting them loose.
like that's a raptor.
subordinate to it.
And then they have regular raptors, it looks like.
Hold on, what did he say there?
We not only lack dominion over nature, we're subordinate to it.
I love that. That's awesome. If Jeff Goldblum just narrates this whole thing, saying things like that, I'll be quite happy.
To it.
I hope they explain where these raptors have come from. I know I keep on going on about the raptors, but
Yeah. So what is this now? Is this where they're producing the dinosaurs? Do you think? Because there was that sort of secret. It was almost like an underground sort of organisation that was. They wanted them for the armies and stuff. Then that
Yeah.
Louis D'Onofrio was part of.
That's what that. It was like working for these people that wanted them
So
to
it's
sell them to like.
yeah, the army and stuff. And then there was this.
Is that this, or is this where they want to put all the dinosaurs? Maybe.
But you wouldn't be able to put all the dinosaurs in there,
Huh?
would you? Would you be able to put all the dinosaurs in there?
I mean, I don't know.
Who knows? We don't even know. We don't know.
Yeah, that is a different dinosaur, isn't it?
Yeah,
See,
that's
it's
its
like
claws.
that's gonna fly, isn't it? That's a flying raptor.
Yeah. Like I don't get what the point is in there being another super raptor.
And he's got a knife.
Yeah. I'm gonna fight this thing with a knife.
He's just got a knife. Oh, please tell me that's like a different. No, that can't be a different.
And look how small his knife is. Like she's got a whatever the hell that is. It's like a knife with a torch on it or something. And he's just got like a torch. Might as well fight it with your bare hands, bro.
He's got a butter knife.
Yeah.
What is that?
Come back.
I have no idea. They're probably like prehistoric insects.
Come back.
I always come back.
See that that looks cool. I have no idea what these things are. I don't know if they're T-Rexes or what. They've got T-Rex arms.
Yeah. They might, like small.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's another plane, right?
Not exactly.
Like I can't tell. Like that.
That's a different.
That's not a pteranodon. That. Because pteranodons have like pointy heads.
That does have a pointy head.
No, not like pointy head. It has that and it has that.
Oh.
It's like it's that one is just a big turkey. No, it's a big crane. Yeah, I know my birds. That one looks a little more like a pteranodon. They're triceratopses. That's awesome.
Does that sound like they've just captured the little miniature blue
I don't know
or the bigger blue?
because that there makes it seem like it's catching it, but that seems like it's them driving up to it as it's screaming out for blue. I don't know what dinosaur that was, but
I mean,
imagine the stink coming off that.
that could be the T-Rex or something.
Yeah, maybe.
Or it could be that other bigger one that you see at the end that you assume is probably another dinosaur. A new one.
I hate that dinosaur. That scared the crap out of me in the first Jurassic Park film. You know when it
Is that
kills
the one that eats that guy in the...
the one who basically
Truck.
causes
Yeah.
Jurassic Park to happen. The one that goes and spits this stuff out. It's called no idea. It's gone.
Gosh, it's an ugly looking thing, like...
Bigger. Why do they always have to go bigger?
That has to be another one, right?
Yeah. It's not gonna. It's surely not gonna show you the T-Rex in a shot and then have this just be a T-Rex. This is a different. Yeah, this is definitely a different dinosaur. It's probably something like it's a T-Rex mixed with that little sort of layer thing that can fly, has, you know, lasers coming out of its eyes, and
Who knows?
Do they always have to go bigger?
but it definitely seems like it's ridiculously big. That,
Yeah.
like, I know it's obviously perspective, and you know. Yeah, I don't know. I
I'll
don't
probably
know.
end up enjoying it. It's just
It's just one of those things where
it's. Do you know what it is though? And the issue, and again, they made such a big deal about Blue as the last raptor in the second movie to the point, and
you're
they've
really
just,
hung up
and then
on
they've
this.
just got more raptors.
Did
You know
they-
what I mean? Like they made such a big deal about it.
It'll be like they've got a blood or something, and they made
Yeah,
another.
I know.
one.
Yeah, that's fair enough, and I understand that. But why didn't they just do that in the second movie? Like if at some point they had said we need her blood so that we can make more raptors, I'd been like, oh,
They'll probably do that at the beginning of this one.
fair enough. But they were like, she is the last raptor. In order for us to make all these other dinosaurs, we need her blood, and then there's just more raptors now.
Yeah, I'll probably enjoy it, but
Oh yeah,
like,
it's kind of like Fast and Furious now,
yeah,
isn't it? Like you can watch it and be like, that's a bit daft,
yeah. Like I was
but
only
you can still enjoy it.
joking when I said, like, you know, they've made like this big T-Rex mixed with a raptor that's really scary and beats everything. How do you make that scarier? You make it smaller, make it more like a raptor. Now there's flying raptors, there's big
Potentially, yeah.
super cranes, there's whatever that thing is at the end. It's like,
Again, the moral of the story: just arrest that doctor. Has it not done enough for them? It'll just go, yeah, we need to arrest him now.
evidently he's underground or something.
Top priority.
Yeah, like I say, I'll probably watch it and I'll probably enjoy it, but I don't think it needs super dinosaurs as much as it seems to think that it needs super dinosaurs.
I mean, I get it, because it's the issue is because they had like this new cool looking scary dinosaur in the first one. Then they're like, okay, we need to top the first one, so we need another dinosaur that appears scarier.
Yeah,
And so for this one, like, okay, we need to top those two. It's not enough to just have one. Potentially, we need more
just as many as we can think of.
to make it like even bigger.
Well, yeah, that was us reacting to Jurassic World Dominion, the official trailer. Let us know what you think down in the comments. What are your opinions? Do you like Laura Dern? I don't.
You don't like one movie she's in. Calm down.
Yeah, I know. And yeah, just let us know some stuff down in the comments. Like the video, subscribe, ding the bell to be notified when we upload. We upload every weekday. Anything else you want to say?
I don't know. I don't really know what I'm. I hope I enjoy this movie.
So do I.
I hope I enjoy it. Is this going to be the last one, or is it going to do another one?
No, it's the last one. Well, they say it's the last one. It's the last one in this. It's the last Jurassic World.
Right.
But they'll probably make more because dinosaur films make a lot of money.
Okay.
Thank you for watching.
I need to know.